afternoon, traders. Hope you guys all had a great day. What a day it's been on the market. And the main question is, do bulls have control or do bears have control? And that's the main question I'm going to try to answer today. If you guys appreciate this content, please like, subscribe, comment. It's all greatly appreciated. But without further ado, let's get into it. So, even though that we had a lot of bearish price action today, it's rather mixed. I am bullish, I am bearish, but the big holders in the S&P and the NASDAQ are rather mixed at the moment, and I'll show you exactly what I mean. Apple didn't do too bad. Apple's looking strong. You're still within this range between 189.78 and 191.70. We were able to hold the 189.78 support. We have some decent volume on the day, so I would not be shocked if we get a push to 191.70 tomorrow, or at least a test of 191 is what I'm going to be expecting on Apple for tomorrow. Normally I would draw a gap fill trade at the candle close of today, but since we're so close to a support level, I think that the support level is more meaningful than a gap fill. Microsoft, let's see what we did on Microsoft. So we did close below that 379.79 resistance level. So Microsoft is not looking the best. We got an indecision doji, but it also has a buy side to it. We have a lot more buying pressure than selling pressure on Microsoft. I would watch that gap fill at 178.91. The big level to watch for tomorrow will be to see if we can get above 379.79 and we can reclaim it on the daily. That'll be a very big level for the bulls to reclaim to get a push to 384.30. NVIDIA, what I'm going to be watching for NVIDIA. NVIDIA looks really ugly at the moment, is all I'm going to say. And you're still within this range. The range was to, I think, 500, was it? 502.81. Now it's to 505.48 and down to 463.10. So you're still trading within that kind of range at the moment. But the big level I'd watch for tomorrow is that 463.10 level. If we break below 463.10 tomorrow, I think that there's going to be a lot more downside, and I'll mark out levels accordingly if that ends up happening. But NVIDIA is not looking the best at the moment. That's all I'm going to say. And they're definitely dragging down the S&P and the NASDAQ at the moment. Now, we do have volume, quite a bit of volume on the day. Now, it's hard to tell whether or not this is bullish or bearish volume. I think it's a little bit of a mix between the two. I would definitely watch 463.10. I think that we're going to get a big reaction off of that level tomorrow. I'm not too interested in a gap fill trade on NVIDIA, just due to the reason that the contracts are too expensive for my account personally. Meta, what I'm going to be watching on Meta is going to be this 325.68 level. I'm going to be watching 327.14 for the gap fill. Very bullish price action to end the day, in my opinion. Yes, a candle. We did drop pretty low today, but we were able to reclaim that 325.68 level and with some decent volume. So I would not be shocked if we get a push to 330.54 tomorrow, and then possibly back up to 341.89 if we can get over that 330.54 level. On Amazon, what I'm going to be watching on Amazon is going to be that 145.89 level. We just barely crossed above it today, so I'll definitely be interested to see how Amazon treats that level tomorrow. If we get a rejection of 145.89, I'll be looking to move back down to 143.74. If we get it below 143.74, watch 141.80. If we stay above 145.89, I would watch 149 and 148 for tomorrow on Amazon. And kind of the same thing with Amazon with the gap fill. We're so close to that support level. There'd be more confluence around the support level than a gap fill. Tesla, what I'm going to be watching on Tesla is going to be that 240.08 gap fill level. I'm going to be watching 232 down here. Let's move that up a little bit. There we go. Up to 232. So watch that 232 level. If we end up pushing down to 232 and breaking it, then I'll watch 226.42. If we end up taking a bounce off of that, I would definitely watch a gap fill at 240, or if we end up pushing above 243, then I would definitely watch for a retest of 254 in the next coming days. On Google, what I'm going to be watching on Google is going to be the gap fill trade at 132.52. Now, it's hard to tell whether this is bullish or bearish, but I'm just going to say for now that it's bullish, but we got a decent amount of volume. We got a bounce of 131.41. I think that tomorrow we're either going to, I think in the next coming days, we're either going to get a bear flag or at least a move above 133.69. If we can reclaim 133.69, then we can get a move back up to 135 and 137. If we go below 131.41, I'll mark levels out accordingly, especially in tomorrow's video during the pre-market. SPY, what I'm going to be watching on SPY tomorrow is going to be that 456.26 level, 458 and 454. We end up dipping quite a bit lower today. Was able to reclaim 454. We were able to reclaim 456.26. So what I'm watching now is going to be 458, or if we get a false breakout over this 456.26 level, right back down to 454. Not too much interest in the gap fill just because it's so close to a support level. On QQQ, what I'm going to be watching on there is going to be the gap fill at 388.83. We were able to reclaim 386, 388. We got a nice hammer candle. We got some nice volume behind it as well. So I would not be shocked if we get a big move to 390 or 393 tomorrow. But